Hello, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. When we last met, I had bit much left to go on scrap bag 11, I think it was. I finished it. I had gold and orange left. So I used the gold to make a baby axolotl. Now, I played Yarn Chicken and I had to cheat to win because the tail is supposed to be like a little, like 6, 9, 12 little tube, little triangle that you sew on the back. And I just did like a chain 5, slip stitch, single crochet, half double, double, and put that on that way because I didn't have enough yarn to do it correctly. But this is, I think it's called Chubby Axolotl. And I'm thinking the gills look sort of wonky. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're both on the 4th row. I don't know. I don't know why they are looking wonky to me. Paid pattern on Etsy by Minigurumi. She has lots of little, like she has a Forest Friends collection that you can make a bear, you can make a koala, red panda. I think now there's a cow in there. So there's a lot of little patterns that you can make with this same basic shape. And like less than an ounce of yarn. So great for using up scraps. So there is the first project. Then I had some orange left. Just a little bit of orange. I like this one. I made a hamster with this little chocolate cookie. This is also a pattern by Minigurumi. And since you only use orange for the top, then the ears, the legs, and the feet, it uses up just a little bit of scrap. So the white was an add-on. But you know what? This finished off that bag. Well, the spinning wheel of names picked out my next bag for me, and it was the one single skein from that day's purchases. A 1.91 ounce partial skein of burnt orange Kmart Sale. Now, the fact that it's yarn from Kmart brand yarn tells you how vintage it is. Well, I've already used over half of it. I made an orange gecko. This is a pattern from Snappy Tots. And now she goes by Totally Snappy, so I'm not sure which name the pattern would be found under nowadays. But this is Greg the Gecko, and usually, well, the pattern has him on a hat. You make the hat, and then you partially stuff the gecko and sew it to the top of the hat. But I just make them up without the hat. So there is Greg the Gecko. And I am maybe a third of the way through another project to finish off the rest of that cake of orange yarn. So, spinning wheel of names. Pick me my next project. My next project bag. Well, I think I told you that I was having the spinning wheel of names pick my next project bag because I was tired of working on the bags with all these tiny little scraps in them. So, gave me 2 bags in a row with a lot of orange. did it again. I am going to be so sick of orange by the time I finish up this bag. Oh, but at least there's a little bit of sparkly green and a little bit of sparkly white and a smaller skein of pink. So it's not all orange, but it's probably over half orange. And once again, it looks like there are 3 different colors of orange. So it's not like I've got 3 skeins, like 12 ounces of orange to use up. No, I have 3 partial skeins. Hey, you paid $1.75 for the bag. Let's not hear any complaints. And I think that since there's a hole in the bag, that I already scavenged something out of here. So this one is probably less than a pound. But there's my next bag to work on. I'll probably finish up my current project before I make dinner. And then break into this after dinner. After a nap. Probably going to take a nap today. But I just thought it was so funny that I'm like, oh, I'm tired of doing one bag after another of all these tiny little scrap balls. So I'm going to have a random picker pick it for me so I don't get sick of doing the same thing over and over again. And it gives me the same thing for 3 bags in a row. Orange. So I have to figure out what other animals will look good in orange. It's going to take some thinking. Maybe I'll go to Ravelry and go into, just do a search for orange in projects and see what people have made up in orange projects. I could make some oranges for my fruit and veggies section. Yeah, that'll use up about 1/4 of one skein. I've done an orange axolotl. I've got an orange loopy chicken. I've got orange stingrays. I've got an orange dinosaur. Ooh, once upon a time, I made an ankylosaurus that had a burnt orange body and brown shields, and I called him Reese. Like Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups. I might do that again. Okay, that accounts for 1 skein, 2 more to go. Maybe I could do a Tanner the Mini Triceratops in orange and brown. I have plenty of browns right up there. Lots of browns I could use up. And then I got all the totes down in the basement that says brown is brown and cotton. So it's not filled with brown. There's also cottons. And I don't use all that much cotton. If with my craft shows this summer, there's a run on bottle slings, or on my Etsy, if there's a run on bottle slings, and I can get them depleted a bit, then I would make more bottle slings with cotton. But I've made dishcloths and coasters and stuff like that, and for the most part I don't have room to display them on my table because I have so many amigurumi. I've had them in my Etsy shop, but they're just not moving, probably because I haven't been consistent in the sizes of the dishcloths. Like some are 7-inch circles, some are 8-inch circles, some are 7-inch squares, 8-inch squares. I didn't get a consistent pattern and just stick to it. I just grabbed some yarn and started making a circle, and when I ran out, I stopped. So they're different sizes. And I think when people are looking for dishcloths, they want like the 9x9 square or the 8x8 square, something nice and big and consistent. Like they don't want 3 different sizes of dishcloths. So someday I'll find a home for all of my misfit dishcloths. Okay, I don't have all that much to show you. Just the 3 items I finished today. The next bag, more orange. And I'm going to go play with yarn and finish up something in orange so that I can work on more orange. The good news is, after this, I don't think there's any more orange in the scrap box, other than maybe little tiny bits in the scrap bags that I was hoping to avoid for a while. And I have managed to avoid for a while. But now, after all this orange, I think I would gladly welcome a scrap bag with lots and lots of colors. Anything but orange. Bye-bye. And let's see, which way shall I lean today? I think yesterday I leaned this way. Thanks for watching.